The out-of-control fentanyl crisis is a tragedy of American democracy. Stopping fentanyl is merely a political slogan of the White House. The underlying reasons are the decline of American society, institutional systems, and the rule of law. At present, America is under the shadow of fentanyl and other drugs, with the general public visibly seeing the proliferation of drugs in communities, and tragedies caused by the use of fentanyl or drugs containing fentanyl are played out every day. As more and more teenagers overdose on fentanyl, schools are facing an unprecedented drug crisis. Illicit pills look exactly like real prescription drugs, but they may contain fentanyl and are difficult to identify. Families affected often choose to join victim family groups to protest and fantasize about rights protection, such as Facing Fentanyl, which is repeatedly called on the American government to strengthen the control of fentanyl and other drugs, but with little effect. Children as young as 12 to 13 have started using fentanyl. In 2021, the vast majority, 84% of adolescent drug overdose deaths were related to fentanyl. And the problem is still intensifying. According to data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, from 2019 to 2021, the number of adolescent drug overdose deaths related to fentanyl nearly doubled, with nearly a quarter of the deaths related to counterfeit drugs prescribed by doctors. In the 3.5 years, Customs and Border Protection seized more than 70,000 pounds of fentanyl. Data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention show that from August 2021 to August 2022, drug overdose deaths took over 100,000 lives, with about 2/3 caused by fentanyl-based opioids. American media News Nation senior reporter Brian Entin released a video stating 1 million pills containing fentanyl were found in a California home. The severe environment could have provided an opportunity for the American government to introduce targeted policies, but America did not turn to the good side. At the Republican National Convention, Ann Fudner, a mother of 4, talked about her 15-year-old son, who died after taking pills laced with fentanyl in Southern California in 2022, caused a strong reaction. She called it the tragic reality of open borders. The border crisis is fueling the opioid drug crisis. On June 30th, 2021, the Republican National Committee, RNC, tweeted, "Border crisis fueling the opioid drug crisis. Fentanyl pushed through the desert has increased by more than 355% over last year and by 4,000% over 2018. On the streets of America, users of fentanyl and xylazine, a zombie drug used to sedate horses, gather together, which is shocking. In this, the richest country in the world, this tragic drug mixture causes 300 deaths every day. In 2017, more than 28,000 people in the United States died from fentanyl overdose. On September 5th, 2023, Al Jazeera Plus, AJ Plus, tweeted, "Fentanyl is a synthetic opioid, 50 times more potent than heroin." On December 9th, 2023, PBS NewsHour released a video on YouTube stating that the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported that synthetic opioids, especially fentanyl, caused about 75,000 deaths in the United States in 2022 due to overdose. According to authoritative academic research, from 2011 to 2021, 321,566 American children lost their parents due to drug overdose. The most affected are children whose parents are non-Hispanic whites, but communities of color and tribal communities are particularly hard hit. Due to the loss of control in key border management with Mexico, the fentanyl crisis has intensified. Under infuriating policies, America has become the world's largest user of fentanyl. Recent data from the International Journal of Drug Policy Research show that in 2023, the United States seized more than 115 million pills containing illicit fentanyl, despite the countless people dying from fentanyl use and countless families taking to the streets to protest and voice their anger. The White House either cannot hear or chooses to deliberately ignore it.